Hi everyone, this is your girl Queen Bee. I'm the queen of my castle. There's so many castles out there, so hey, if you're a queen bee too, own your castle. Okay, so welcome to 4050 more. It's been a while. I haven't really put anything out there. So lately, the whole focus has been on Kamala Harris, the Vice President elect of the United States of America. Okay, so hey, guess what? She's 40, 50 or more. She's in my club. Yay! More power. Anyways, so my little chit chat today is about the fact that Kamala Harris has been in more than one, two relationships or marriages and they didn't work. But guess what? It doesn't define her. It didn't stop her. It didn't stop her from chasing her goals, her dreams. It didn't. But there are so many women out there who, because of failed relationships or failed marriages, have put their lives on hold. Yes, literally put their lives on hold. They're worried about what people say. They're concerned about what do they do, if they can start another relationship, what people say about them. Who cares? It's your life. It's nobody's life. When a relationship breaks up, guess what? It takes two people to be in a relationship. So when you walk away from a relationship, it's a win-win. When you make it a win-lose, then that ties you down because it holds you in bondage. Because you're forever blaming him, blaming her, blaming this and blaming that, blaming me, blaming everybody. But when it's a win-win, you walk away and you go look for what's next. You see what's available. You can go back and look at the score sheets and say, all right, what went wrong here? And then you can try to fix what went wrong. And then you move on. You rebuild. Why do women, after one or two marriages, feel like they need to cower and hide away and lose themselves and see themselves as losers, as victims? It's a relationship. It takes two people to be in that relationship. And if it isn't working, you can't fix it alone. You have to have two people to make it work. And when it's not working, you move right along. Gone are those days when our parents had to suffer, our mothers had to suffer in silence, suffer till death. And even after death, they still suffered. Gone are those days. If a relationship isn't working for you, yes, try reconciliation, try remediation, try whatever Sean you can try. If it isn't working, you have to do what's right for you. I'm not trying to make women divorce or leave their partners. But what I'm saying is when a relationship isn't working and you move on, don't cower. Don't let that failed relationship define you. Move on. You can rebuild. You can love again. You can still chase your dreams. Don't let that one failed marriage or relationship define you. It shouldn't. You can rebuild again. I'll tell you something. Before I got married, I was so excited. Oh, my rings. I could never go out without my rings. I felt like I needed it to define who I was. And then when COVID started, we were washing our hands all the time, or we still are washing our hands all the time. And, I said to my husband, why I keep taking off my ring to wash and do that? I think I'm going to lose it soon. And he said, let's just put it aside. You don't have to wear it. Keep it aside until, when all of this dies down a little bit, and then you can wear it. So I was, jogging with my husband once, and I saw a couple looking at us, and I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if they're thinking if they're married or if they're not. And I said to myself, who cares? I don't need a piece of gold to define me. If I am happy in my relationship and I'm a happily married woman, that's simply that's what I am. A piece of jewelry is not going to define me. And for the last 4 months, I haven't been wearing my ring. It hasn't changed who I am. I am still Mrs. Lloyd. I am still who I am. It changes nothing. So my point is, if you've been married once, twice, and you feel like you're ready and you're willing to do it again, go for it. And when I use the word marriage, it's not always about being married. Most women prefer